Well, it's an absolutely gorgeous day for youth football action. It's the Arizona American Youth Football Super Bowl 2010. It's the Chandler Pumas taking on the Oro Valley Dolphins from Firebird Stadium on the campus of Chaparral High School. I'm Jeff Lowry. So glad that you could join us here today. You got two great teams. Tom Nager's team, 12-0 coming in for the Oro Valley Dolphins out of Tucson. They've had a tremendous season, and they're looking to conclude a perfect record with a win over the Pumas. But they have something to say about it. Keith Burke's team, fresh off an 8-7 victory last week over at Paradise Valley High School to advance to this game, and they come in with a record of 10-1. Oro Valley will receive to start the first half. And our game today is being brought to you by APN Video Productions and our athlete recruitment films. We have assisted Arizona athletes to over $30 million in scholarship offers using the power of video technology to promote your student athlete. Go to APN Video for more, and we'll be back with all the play-by-play in just a moment. All right, we're just moments away from the Super Bowl 2010. Back to receive Langston Hampton for Oro Valley, and doing the kicking honors, Braden Liebrock. And a short squib kick, fielded back at the 42. Outstanding coverage on special teams, led by Ty Sifferman and number 11, Raymond Ramirez. The head coach of the Chandler Pumas is Keith Burke, and Burke is also their offensive coordinator. Dan Sifferman, the defensive coordinator, also of the Wolves, with the assistant coaches of David Moore, Miguel Merriweather, Ray Ramirez, Mark Brown, Mark Owens, Cam Hunter, John Vandenbrooks, and Blaine Rabb. The business manager is Kelly Sifferman. First down and 10. For the Oro Valley team. We'll give you their coaches here in a moment. And they're going with their quarterback, and he is very talented. He gets it up to midfield, but he didn't get much. Outstanding coverage, Max Johansson, who had a great game last week against Dysart at Paradise Valley High School. You look at the defense, anchored by 49, Max McCrossan. So Oro Valley will have it, second down and 8. They fumble the exchange, and they're going to be down at the 44. Tom Nager, he's done a sensational job with this team. Kyle Morrison, Heitzinger, Chuck Mustaine, Lenny Sandler, Mitch Brayler, and Pat O'Halloran are the assistant coaches for Tom. They come in here with a record of 12-0. Their team manager, Jenny Zelt, great job. Of course, Brian Zelt leads the offensive charge up there, that offensive line that has led this team to a 12-0 record. Handoff goes to Brayler, who also does some punting for him. He's one of the team captains, and he's going to be stopped cold. A fine defensive play by J.D. McLaughlin, and it's 3 and out for Oro Valley here in the first. Back to punt is Nick Brayler. And that ball nearly blocked by Max McCrossan, who had a couple of big-time plays on defense last week against Dysart. Pretty good punt, all the way down to the 23-yard line. That'll be a 33-yard punt. No return for Nick Brayler, and now Ty Sifferman, and the Pumas come out running the ball all the way up to the 35, and that should be enough for the first down. Emil Merriweather, who got shut down, I would say, a little bit last week. Didn't really get any big gains like we normally see. Dysart really played a great game. They had a great strategy on defense, a tremendous, well-executed game plan. Gave up just the 8 points. So I know the Pumas know they're going to have to score more than 8 points to win this one. So it's first down and 10 from the 35. Sifferman calls his own number, running right, up across the 40, up towards midfield. He's still on his feet, and he's finally brought down from behind by Seth Nager, but not before he picks up a big first down. That went almost 20 yards. 19-yard run for Ty Sifferman as they mark the ball at the 46-yard line. First down and 10, so 2 first down runs already for the Chandler Pumas. They're going to keep it on the ground. Merriweather to the near side, cuts the edge, gets it inside the 40 and down to the 38. A pickup of 8 yards for Merriweather as he is wrapped up defensively. Looked like 55, Gabe Valencia. And this is a hard-hitting Oro Valley Dolphins defense. Second down, short yardage. Sifferman, he is going to be hit near the line of scrimmage, and that's just good swarming defense. Max Misquez, 49 was in there. And the defense anchored by number 30, Noah Paenas. Kozel, one of the great offensive linemen, maybe the biggest kid on the field, wears number 75. Jared Terry, I believe, is the center. And this offensive line is really dominated here to start things off. Handoff, McLaughlin, right side. He's got the first down and more. He's all the way down to the 22. So they move the chains again, and a touchdown-saving tackle, Langston Hampton back there, the return specialist for Tom Nager and his Oro Valley Dolphins. First quarter action, we are scoreless. And a look at Keith Burke, the head coach. You look at the other side of the field. Of course, we mentioned Tom Nager, the head coach. He's done a great job, 12-0. Man, to go undefeated, that takes a lot of hard work and dedication. They sweep it out to the near side. Great run by Emil Merriweather, who already has more yards in this game on a couple of runs than he did the entire game last week, but this one is coming back. He's going to set the Pumas all the way back to the 31-yard line. Sifferman at quarterback. Of course, Ty and TJ, the brothers, great football family. His dad's the defensive coordinator over here. Sifferman making something happen and will be pushed out of bounds near the 25 of the Dolphins. A 2nd and 13 coming up. So penalties really stymied the offense last week for the Chandler Pumas, and they know that if they're going to move the ball and have success against Oro Valley, they're going to have to minimize those penalties. Handoff, running left, a big hole once again. And once again, it's Merriweather. He's going to take it all the way in. He's going to take it to the house. Boy, an impressive run that time, no question about it. Now the extra point as Ty Sifferman, who had a 2-point conversion last week, good pressure, hangs it up and gets it through the uprights. It's good.
Max Johansson's point after attempt is good.
And so Ty Sifferman on the 2-point conversion. I think Max Johansson got credited with that. Actually, Max was the holder, so a good job. And here with well, they don't have the scoreboard operational. I would imagine we are probably somewhere around halfway through the first quarter. It's 8-0. Well, that was an impressive run, no question about it. So we await the ensuing kickoff. Another pooch kick. This one bobbled right around the 44. Oro Valley will take over right there. Well, one of the keys to that last play was a big block by number 12, Dylan Quinn. Our thanks goes out, a special thanks to Kelly Sifferman, Jenny Zelt, the two managers of the team, for allowing APN to be a part of your Super Bowl experience here from beautiful Chaparral High School in Scottsdale. First down and 10, and the deep pitch, and, well, I'll tell you what, Chandler's defense was not fooled at all. Guillermo Milkey was in there, number 3, along with a couple of others, Sanchez and Sifferman. And they're going to lose a couple of yards on the play, though I didn't see the penalty. Apparently there is a false start that will be declined, and it'll be 2nd down and 11 from the 43. Officially a 25-yard touchdown run by Merriweather and a 2-point conversion by Ty Sifferman, and the score 8-0 in favor of the Chandler Pumas. So back-to-back penalties on the offense. Second possession of the day for the Oro Valley Dolphins. One of the top teams in the state of Arizona, trying to conclude a perfect season. Screen pass, Sifferman again. Sifferman sniffed it out and made the stop. Actually, I think that was, that might have been 5 or 6 on the play. Sanchez or, check that, Justin Brown. One of those two guys made the great open field tackle over here. So 3rd and long, back at the 35. They need to get to the 46 for the first down, and another negative yardage play. So 3 in a row as the handoff went to Seth, and he got stopped. Sanchez again on the play. C.J. Sanchez, number 5, and it's 4th and about 20, and they're going to be forced to punt. Doing the punting honors, Nick Brayler. The kick is away. Fielded back at the 44. Sifferman to midfield. Breaks a tackle there. Up across the 45 and down to the 41. So a nice return. 13 yards on the play by Sifferman. Actually got a little more than that. Probably somewhere around 15 yards. And the clock's still not operational, but we will tell you that the score is the Pumas 8 and Oro Valley nothing. 1st and 10, starting from the opponent's 40-yard line. Going to work, McLaughlin breaking tackles at the point of contact. He's got first down yardage and more. He wants to go all the way. He's going to take it to the end zone. A 40-yard touchdown run. A very impressive run by J.D. McLaughlin. And what a job by the front wall. Max McCrawson, 80 out there. Ian Vanderbroek's doing a great job of blocking. And now Sifferman will attempt a 2-pointer. It would be his 3rd, if he does it, in the playoffs here. And it's good over the last 2 weeks. And it's 16-0 in favor of the Chandler Pumas. You're watching the 2010 American Youth Football Arizona Super Bowl on APN Sports. The return will get the Dolphins at least to the 45. Now they're losing yards. But then Brian Anderson got the edge to the far side, and he's going to be brought down inside Puma territory. Leibrock was in on the play, the kicker on special teams, an outstanding lineman. And it's 1st down and 10 from the 49. 3rd possession of the contest for the Dolphins. And this carry will get them a good 4 or 5 yards on the play. 75, Matt Kozel. The ball will be marked inside the Pumas territory at the 46. So a pickup of just 3 yards on the play. Thought maybe he got a little more on that, but the knee was down right around the 46-yard line. Negative yardage play. And again, Max McCrawson, Ty Sifferman was in there. Leibrock was in the area, and we got an injured player on the Dolphins side. Looked like Noah took the snap that time. I don't know if they're running, I didn't notice, were they running a wildcat formation there? 3rd and long, they lose 3, so they're back to the 49. 3rd and 10 coming up here for Oro Valley, who they need to keep a little sustained drive here. Their defense has been on the field for the most part here in this first quarter. 16-0 is the score. McLaughlin, a 40-yard run. Merriweather, a 25-yard run, have resulted in 12 of their 16 points and 2 two-point conversions from the left leg of the talented Ty Sifferman. That is the end of the first period. With the score, Chandler 16, Tucson nothing. The second quarter is coming up on APN Sports. Getting a beautiful shot of the mountains surrounding Scottsdale, Arizona. And a very impressive facility here, and our thanks goes out to the Scottsdale Chaparral High School people for allowing us to be a part of this. Dee Grayer putting on this event, and man, I'm telling you, they've done a great job. If you get a chance to talk to anyone with the Phoenix American Youth Football Organization, give them some thanks for a lot of hard work. 4th down as Brailer punts this one away. It's off the fingertips at the 15-yard line. Here's Sifferman in trouble at the 15 and dives up to about the 17-yard line. And, well, the coverage just couldn't get any better than that. Brailer with a tremendous punt, and Connor Morrison, number 51, wrapped up Ty Sifferman, along with 81 A.J. Chandler.
18-yard line.
So now the Pumas will be moving from left to right in their red, white, and blue uniforms. They're very patriotic uniforms here. As you get a look at the backfield, Keith Burke, the head coach, coming off an 8-7 victory last week at the conference championships over Dysart. Now Oro Valley comes out very aggressive on defense. James Garrett was in there first, and that's going to go for about a 2, maybe a 3-yard pickup on 1st down and 10. 16-0 in favor of the Chandler Pumas. Second quarter action from Chaparral High School in Scottsdale. After a 3-yard pickup, looks at a 2nd down and 7, and stood up at the line of scrimmage. What a play by Seth Nager.
Josh Lewis on the carry.
Tucker Moore
On the stop.
getting the ball back to the official. 3rd and long coming up for Ty Sifferman, the quarterback. 3rd and about 8, working from the 19. Well, they placed it at the 20, so no gain on the play. Let's call it 3rd and 7. Pumas lead by 2 scores. Sifferman showing off a very strong arm, and the ball is intercepted right at the Pumas' 42-yard line. Well, that was a sensational play by number 22, Langston Hampton. Well, I think he made a one-handed over-the-shoulder catch on the interception. That brings them up to their feet here. 16-0 second quarter action here from Scottsdale, Arizona. You're watching the 2010 Arizona Youth Football or American Youth Football Super Bowl here on APN Sports. Pitch out, running right. This is Brailer with some room, slicing through that Pumas secondary. He could smell the end zone, and he's down close to the 20-yard line, where he's going to be pushed out of bounds by Ty Sifferman. Move the chains, and a fresh set of downs for the Dolphins. 1st down, Oro Valley.
18-yard line.
Good job by that front wall, led by Bobby Heitzinger. Brian Zelt, what a season, number 68, 51, Connor Morrison. And taking the snaps, Kyle Mooney, the quarterback. And marked him out of bounds right at the 18-yard line, so that was about a 25-yard run. Timeout on the field, Oro Valley, as we come back to live action. 1st down and 10 from the 18. Second quarter action. I would imagine somewhere around the halfway point, maybe 7-minute mark. Noah throwing, and it's complete down to the 5. No, he dropped the ball. Tough break for Seth. Had it right there. Perfectly thrown pass by Kyle Mooney.
2nd down for the Dolphins.
They'll bring up 2nd down. 2nd down and 10 from the 18-yard line of the Chandler Pumas. All right. This is a big possession if Oro Valley wants to get back into this ball game. Now from the 18-yard line, 2nd down and 10. Pitch out, running right. Here's Brailer in trouble, flag down on the play. Breaking tackles, still on his feet, and will finally dive to about the 17-yard line, but there is a penalty marker down. And a great job of stringing that out was that Chandler Puma defense. They're going to lose some yards on the play. 2nd down. Let's call it 2nd and about 15 from the 23. Flea flicker to the end zone, and they left the pass short. Intercepted Justin Brown. And the Pumas will take over. Oro Valley had a great drive, a nice sustained drive, but then the interception turns things back over to Ty Sifferman and the offense. Keith Burke is the head coach of the Chandler Pumas. Burke's done a great job. He's also the offensive coordinator. Dan Sifferman is the defensive coordinator for the Wolves. Handoff, running left. The carry belongs to Emil Merriweather, and he's going to be dropped by Connor Morrison. So good defense there. Chandler now up to their own 16-yard line. Second down. Sifferman under center. Backs are in the I formation. Delayed handoff. McLaughlin left side. He's got first down yardage and more up to the 28. 12-yard pickup for J.D. McLaughlin.
J.D. McLaughlin on the first down carry, brought down by number 22, Lang.
Move the chains. The Pumas with a fresh set of downs. And now Sifferman working out a shotgun. Delays his run, and that may have paid off. He's to the 35, still on his feet. Gets out of the fray somehow. He's up across midfield. Inside Dolphin territory. He's got one man to beat. It's a foot race down to the 13. Ty Sifferman with a very impressive run. Penalty marker is down back near midfield. A great job of catching up with him. Brian Anderson, who comes up shaken up. Penalty is going against the Pumas. "59-yard run for Ty Sifferman. That is the biggest play from scrimmage this morning from Chaparral High School. First and 10. Yeah, apparently I thought the penalty was going against the Pumas. So first down and 10 from the 13, and a safe call here just straight up the middle. No gain on the play. Actually maybe lost a play or lost a yard or two. Second down and about 12 from the 16. Sifferman in trouble from behind, and down he goes. Quarterback sack time for the Dolphins. A.J. Chandler, one of their wide receivers, and he got in there. That's a phenomenal defensive play. It will bring up a 3rd and long. Mark the ball all the way back to the, looks like, well, they're back to the 15 now. And this play, negative yardage again. Back-to-back negative yardage plays by A.J. Chandler. Fourth down. The line of scrimmage, the original line of scrimmage was right around the 13. So 4th and about 15. You need to get to the 3-yard line. I don't think the scoreboard is still operational. As we get some sideline shots here of the Pumas and the Dolphins. Man, just knowing that these two teams are in this Super Bowl championship, what a thrill to announce a game like this. Two great teams, two dedicated teams with quality people at the top from both sides. Sifferman throwing and incomplete. His intended target, number 7, and the great coverage by Langston Hampton. So J.D. was unable to haul it in. Looks like maybe 3:54. It's hard to read as we coming up on the 4-minute mark here in the first half. Jeff Lowry with you on the Arizona Play-by-Play Network. So glad you could join us here from Scottsdale, Arizona, Chaparral High School. And going to work, here's the Dolphins run game, and they got the first down and a whole lot more. Noah Pianus. And he's going to be wrapped up by Sifferman and company, and also Max McCrawson.
Nick Brayler on the first down carry, brought down by.
Good job by Max. Man, he made a couple of big plays last week. Looking to make some big plays this week. Second quarter action, 16-0 Pumas. Oro Valley, misdirection handoff, another first down. The Dolphins are moving the ball. Another tremendous run by Pianus with the lead blocking up front. Great job by Chandler. 51, Connor Morrison. 45, Tommy O'Halloran. Just to name a few. And it's all the way up to the 47-yard line. First and 10. The tailback gets the carry. Brailer inside Puma territory. What a run by Brailer. And again, dominance on that offensive front wall. Gabe Valencia, 55. 68, Brian Zelt. 23-yard run by Nick Brailer. First down and 10 from the 30. Kyle Mooney, Pianus. And the carry belongs to Nick Brailer. And he's going to get about 4 yards on the play, wrapped up by McLaughlin inside the 25-yard line.
Number 20, Nick Brailer. Brought down by
So
number
Brailer and Noah Pianus getting the job done for this Oro Valley running attack. 2nd and 4 from the 26. Or from the 24, I should say. And again, it's Nick Brailer. And Brailer will be stuffed out right there at the 20 after about a 4-yard pickup. So another successful run for the Dolphins.
Inside 2 minutes.
And we are just under the 2-minute mark here in the first half. This has been a great, long, sustained drive. And Oro Valley, it's exactly what the doctor ordered. They fumble the snap. Now, the last time they had the ball, they were moving the ball in the Pumas' defense, and they threw the interception. Now you're looking at a 2nd and 10 from right around the 20-yard line. This drive is, well, let's see, this is the 9th play. Throwing, complete at the 16-yard line. Seth Nager is inside the 10, and that's going to be another first down. And it looked like Mooney came out and threw that one, just a quick throw. I mean, it was a hot read all the way. And another timeout as the Dolphins are running out of clock here. We are under a minute and a half left to go here in the first half. Jeff Lowry with you. You're watching the American Youth Football Arizona Super Bowl. The Dolphins trail 16-0, but they can get themselves right back into the game if they can come up with a touchdown here. Pitch out, running right. This is Brailer trying to get the edge to the 5, still on his feet, taking on defenders, and he's going to battle all the way to the 1-yard line. When Nick Brailer just kicked it up a notch. That was a tremendous run. And they're running out of time. Justin Brown in there on the tackle for the Pumas amongst a couple of others. They got to get this snap off. Handoff, diving into the end zone is Nick Brailer, who dominated that drive. 12 plays, some almost 70 yards, right around 70 yards on that drive. And now they will go for the 2-point conversion as Seth comes out. The kick is up. The kick is good. And it's 16-8. So Brailer, a 2-yard run.
The Pumas 16, the Dolphins 8.
Nager with the 2-point conversion.
On the kick.
And it's 16-8 as the Dolphins get it back to a 1-possession contest. I have no idea how much time is left. I'm sure we are at least under a minute 20. It could be less than that. Squib kick. This is a dangerous play. Boy, the kicking team, and who was that over there? That was Kyle Mooney. He got there at the same time as Emil Merriweather, who's had a big game here today. So it looks like the Pumas will start 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line. This is a point in the game that Ty Sifferman, they got to make sure you get that ball security. And that could have easily been a backward pass, though I think they're going to rule it incomplete. 2nd down, 2nd and 10. The one thing you don't want to do is give Oro Valley the ball back if you're the Chandler offense right here. So you're better off just running the clock out and not getting a score than turning it over or giving Oro Valley the ball back with plenty of time. And that's it. That's the end of the first half. With the score, 16-8, the Chandler Pumas leading Oro Valley. It should be a fantastic second half. Don't go anywhere. This is APN Sports, and we'll be back in just a moment.
The clock is set for a 10-minute half. Welcome our Tucson visitors today.
Some great views from outside of Chaparral's Firebird Stadium. We're getting set for the second half. 16-8, but the Pumas, who have the lead, will get it here as they return this one from the 36-yard line. Open running room near side. This is Merriweather, who has already scored, and he's down to the 28-yard line. A very impressive return by Emil Merriweather, who has just come alive here and having a sensational game. Now mark the ball at the 29. So a 35-yard return, at or around, handoff, running left, and a great solo tackle, Gabe Valencia for the Oro Valley Dolphins.
J.D. McLaughlin brought down after.
Second down. Sifferman handing off to Merriweather on the right side. Collaborating on that tackle was Seth Nager. 55 again, and that's Gabe Valencia. So Oro Valley, who got off to really a bad start. They give up 16 points right off the bat, but then able to regroup. Had a couple of good drives. One was thwarted by an interception, but they score on a 70-yard drive their last possession to cut it to 16-8. Third and long, Merriweather with the call. He's down to the 25. It's going to leave him about 6 yards shy of the first down. Great job defensively by Noah. Fourth down and 4 down territory. So when you're out there on defense, just because you make a big play on third down defensively, it doesn't mean you're out of the woods yet, because most of these teams are in 4 down territory most of the way. And you talk about big-time defense, Noah Payanis, a phenomenal solo tackle for loss for the Dolphins. So they will turn things over to the Oro Valley offense, which has been almost unstoppable their last 2 times out. Payanis in the handoff to Brayler, and Brayler's going to be stopped after a 1-yard pickup. A fine defensive play by Kozel, but I think he might have gotten part of the face mask, and that's the call. So a 1-yard gain will now turn into a 15-yard gain, all the way up to the 41. First down and 10 for Oro Valley, trailing 16-8, second half action, third quarter play. Keep it on the ground, 4 yards on this play as Langston Hampton gets the call. And it looked like Sifferman was at the bottom of the heap, making the tackle for the Chandler Pumas. We'll bring up second down and 7. From the 45-yard line, Hampton off tackle left, and it's going to be about 3 yards shy of the first. In on the play that time for the Pumas, 15, Max Johansson. Third and about 2 from the 49. They need to get to the 49 of the Pumas for the first down. So they got about 2.5 yards to go. Handoff, running straight ahead and diving to first down yardage after Sifferman makes an inside tackle on Nick Brayler, the leading rusher in today's game. And they will get enough for the first down as they move the chains. A 3-yard pickup by Nick Brayler. First down and 10 from the 49 of the Pumas. It's Chandler and Oro Valley in the 2010 Super Bowl, and what a job. Great defense up front. It was J.D. McLaughlin and Librock. That's a play that could make the highlight film, no question about it. Second and 10, no gain on that last play. Jumbo package. Brayler to the 46, and then he's pushed back. Great job, Tucker Moore. And 24 was in there, Zeb Hatch. Third down, and let's call it a long 6 or a short 7. Ball marked just inside the 45-yard line, or just to the outside. Now Noah going in at quarterback, broken up nicely. That saved a first down, and that's Johansson getting the job done in the Pumas secondary. Fourth and let's call it 4th and 6. The Dolphins trying to equalize. They trail 16-8, third quarter action, but they've eaten up a lot of clock here. Mooney rolling out. He needs to get to the 40 for the first. He is going to be a little shy, depending on the mark, though. And another great play by Max Johansson. He dove to the 40, and he actually needed to get to about the 39. And that's going to turn things over. So the Chandler Pumas will take over on downs right at the 40-yard line, and it'll be first down and 10. But what an effort there by Kyle Mooney. I mean, he came up maybe a half yard, a yard shy of the first. Now Sifferman, he's going to take off. He's going to be hit behind the line of scrimmage. Brian Anderson and 55, Gabe Valencia makes the stop. The forward progress puts Sifferman and the Pumas back to the 40-yard line. Second down and 10 from the Chandler 40. Chandler comes in with a record of 10-1. 12-0 is Oro Valley. Screen to the near side. Broken tackle at the 43. This is McLaughlin, and he's up to the 48. An 8-yard pickup on a pass from Ty Sifferman. And now looking at third and manageable, 3rd and 2. The midfield stripe is the first down marker. I formation. And let's see if this is encroachment against the defense. If it is, it's a first down for the Pumas. Move the chains. Up to the 47-yard line, first down and 10. So the drive stays alive for Keith Burke, the head coach and offensive coordinator for the Chandler Pumas. Sifferman at quarterback. The tailback gets the call, and this is Merriweather to the 45-yard line. So a gain of 2 on the play. Excellent defense. Oro Valley getting into that backfield, and Merriweather was very fortunate to pick up 2 yards on the play. 2nd and 8 for the Chandler Pumas. On the ground again, only a 1-yard pickup as Sifferman calls his own number. Almost looked like A.J. Sandler was in on the play. 3rd and 7. Working from the Oro Valley 44-yard line. Third quarter action, 16-8. Pumas with the football and the lead. ISO left. 1-yard pickup. What a defensive play by Gabe Valencia. That is the end of the third period. It'll be 4th down when we return. 16-8 is our score. Fourth quarter action. They need to get to the 37-yard line for the first down. Pumas with the ball and a 16-8 lead. A penalty marker is down. This is going to be a false start. You know, I don't think this would be a bad time to maybe pooch kick here and play the field position game. Especially Oro Valley's been able to move the ball here the last couple of drives. And this has been a great game. The Pumas dominated early. Oro Valley's had their battles, their victories. But they're going to go for it on 4th and long. Sifferman with a great arm. The pass is complete. This is Johansson inside the red zone. He's going to take it to the house. Holy cow, I'm glad I'm not coaching. They go for it on 4th and long, and Ty Sifferman to Max Johansson. A 48-yard touchdown pass from Sifferman to number 15, Max Johansson. They'll go for, well, now the play has been broken up, and that could really come back to haunt this Pumas team. Great special teams coverage defensively for the Oro Valley Dolphins. And so that will make it a 22-8 ball game. So a 14-point differential keeps it at a Keeps it at a two-possession game. It would have been a two-possession game anyway. Squib kick fielded at the Pumas' 49-yard line. One of the up men, James Garrett, covers it up. And, you know, that's not an easy play. And we've seen it at the NFL level. We see it every week at the Division I college level. A lot of teams are going to those short squib kicks because it's like fielding a ground ball on a gravel surface. You never know which way that ball is going to bounce. Now the end around. This is Brayler, the leading rusher in the game, and he dives to the 45, but not before being tackled by Quinn. Or rather, Ty Sifferman over there on the far side. A great open field tackle by Ty Sifferman. From the 45-yard line, first down, second down and 10. Right side, they're going to get it to the 41, the forward progress. And right now you're seeing a great battle between two outstanding teams. Dolphins need to put some points up here on the board. This is a big possession. We're in the fourth quarter. Jumbo package. Third and short yardage. Brayler right side. Brayler's going to be stopped cold. Ty Sifferman again. Well, this young man can absolutely do it all. J.D. McLaughlin. And we're going to get a face mask against the Pumas. This is going to move the chains. This is a 15-yard penalty, and the Dolphins get a fresh set of downs at the Puma 36. First down and 10. Keep it on the ground. Brayler, nice cutback lane opened up, and he found it, and he's down to the 31. Pick up a 5. Tackle underneath Quinn, a couple of others. Good job on defense by the Pumas. Second down and 5, just outside of the 31. A long 5 yards. They'll send one man in motion. That's Chandler. Pitch out, running right. And the tackle is made at the point of contact, right at the line of scrimmage. And it's Sifferman again. He's starting to take over this ball game. Of course, he had that 48-yard touchdown pass when I was telling the Pumas to punt and play it safe. They came out and did the opposite. They just flung it downfield and had the big 48-yarder. Here's Mooney throwing, and it's intercepted inside the 15, and it is once again Max Johansson. A huge, huge interception. Well, I'm telling you what, this has been a game of big plays. And a big, big turnover, the second interception of the day thrown by the Dolphins. And now you talk about ball security is the number one priority for Keith Burke's team with a two-possession lead here in the fourth period. Boy, what a menacing hit in the backfield. A.J. Chandler and Gabe Valencia. We've called Valencia's name out so many times this morning here from Scottsdale's Chaparral High School. Second down, no gain on the play. May have even lost a yard. Second and 11, Sifferman trying to get the edge, calls his own number, and he's going to be dropped. Now, if they can make the stop here, the Dolphins, and again, it's Gabe Valencia. He is just a monster of the midway. Another third and 12 coming up. They lose another yard on the play. Back at the 12-yard line, excuse me. Third and 12. McLaughlin, just a safe carry, and again, Keith Burke telling his team probably before they went out and huddled up on before their first down play, it's all about ball security. But now field position, very big here for the Dolphins, but the Dolphins need to get a quick score. And now Sifferman is going to take off with it. He might get the first down here, and he dives. He got it. He dives for the first down, and he got it. I think they may have to change his name from Sifferman to Superman. He was flying. All he needed was a cape. And he dives to the 25-yard line. Are you kidding me? A tremendous play, and what wherewithal by Ty Sifferman. Now running left, Merriweather. He's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. I'll tell you what, even if the Dolphins get the ball back and get a quick strike, how important is that play? And I think you can go back to this play at the end of the game if Chandler holds on and wins, and it's going to be one of the key plays in the game here today. They lose a couple of yards on the last run, 2nd and 13, and they're just going to keep it on the ground. Once again, Valencia, 76, C.J. Mustaine. Tom Nager, the head coach of the Oro Valley Dolphins. We got a timeout, 3rd down and 11. And the Pumas are going to call timeout. Just make sure that everybody's on the same page. Of course, Coach Tom and his assistants doing a great job this year. Kyle Morrison and Chuck Mustaine. And the defense makes the stop here, so it's going to bring up 4th down. And the defensive player of the game right now for the Dolphins may very well be Gabe Valencia. So 4th and 8. They need to get to the 35 again. And this Dolphin defense certainly has not given up. Sifferman to punt this one away. Fielded back at the 48. Racing up along the near side. This is Brayler still on his feet. He'll finally be wrapped up, tackled, wrestled down near the 34. So 14-yard return for Nick Brayler. There's no penalty marker on the field. 1st and 10. And now they're going to this formation, which I haven't seen this formation in a long time. They're going to screen it out. It's the student body left. And this is Brayler still on his feet. He's going to be close and does pick up the 1st down to the 25-yard line. Got penalty marker down on the field. They're going to disregard the flag. So a break there for the Oro Valley Dolphins. Same formation as last. It's actually 2nd down. I was mistaken the last time. Screen pass. Brayler still on his feet. He breaks loose. He's going to take it home. Another impressive run in the game, and this time it's Nick Brayler. And all of a sudden, the Dolphins are back in the ball game. The lead has been cut to 8. Now the extra point by Seth Nager. The kick is up, and he got it. It is a 2-point conversion. Disregard the flag. And now it is 22-16. Final minutes in regulation. And all of a sudden, this game is turning into an instant classic here on APN Sports. Jeff Lowry from Chaparral High School in Scottsdale. Super Bowl 2010. Ground ball kick at midfield. He'll be covered up and now taking off with the ball and losing the ball, and the Dolphins have recovered. What a huge break. C.J. Mustaine, Johnny on the spot. Total pandemonium on the other side. I mean, everybody on their feet now, and the Dolphins, because they hit their 2-point conversions, they trail by 6. All they would need is to get a 1 point, and they can take the lead in this game. So they start from the 42-yard line, 1st down and 10, and the first play goes for 2 yards. Leibrock was in there. He's had a great season for Dan Sifferman's defense. The 2-yard pickup brings up 2nd down and 8. Timeout, Dolphins. I don't think Tom Nager wanted a timeout in that situation, but he had to take it. He's assisted by Kyle Morrison, Mark Heitzinger, Chuck Mustaine, Lenny Sandler, Mitch Brayler, Pat O'Halloran. Pitch out on 2nd and 8. It's the halfback pass. He throws downfield. It was nearly intercepted. Still a great play by Dylan Quinn, breaking up the play, and now it is 3rd and 8. 4 down territory for the Dolphins. final moments of this Super Bowl championship game. Kyle Mooney, the talented quarterback, the left-hander. Brailer on the end around, in trouble, gets it up to the 40 and out of bounds at the 39, where he's pushed out of bounds by Justin Brown. So 4th down, he gets a yard on the play. It's 4th and 7. They need to get to the 32-yard line. Crowd making a lot of noise here at Scottsdale's Chaparral High School and Firebird Stadium. Out of the shotgun. The pass is intercepted near the 35-yard line. It's Ty Sifferman. That was absolutely huge. Still, I don't know how much time is left. We can't read the scoreboard here. I would imagine we're inside a couple of minutes. So the Chandler Pumas make the stop on 4th down with the interception by Ty Sifferman. And he will take a knee. And what a game we have seen here today. I think two fairly evenly matched teams. It could have come right down to the wire. Right now, the Pumas with a 22-16 lead. Sifferman will take a knee. Stay with us. At the conclusion of this game, we'll have the presentation of the trophy with Dee Grayer, the regional director of the American Youth Football League here in Arizona, and the coordinator of this outstanding event. And thanks to all the sponsors, Dick's Sporting Goods. The Arizona Rattlers are out here supporting youth football. And here is Sifferman. He's going to take off with the ball. And he's up to the 38-yard line as they try to work the clock down. Yeah, I feel a little handcuffed here, not knowing how much time is left officially. And now 4th down coming up. Got to delay a game against the Pumas. So the ball will be placed back at the 33. 4th and 6 coming up. Yeah, Dolphins might have a chance to get the ball back. I don't think they'd have much time. Sifferman's going to take off with it. They got to make a stop here. And they will, as Sifferman is going to be wrapped up. Great job defensively, Brian Anderson. And the Dolphins are going to get the ball back here. So a huge break with just 6 seconds left to go. Now they got the scoreboard running. 6 seconds left to go. They have one play. If they score a touchdown, it would be tied. They're going to throw the ball. It's complete over the middle to Garrett, and he's going to be stopped, and the clock is going to run out. And a great job by Raymond Ramirez and company. Or is there still time for one more play? That's it. The first down stopped the clock, but then the restart, and that is going to end the ball game. And here in 2010, your Super Bowl champions are the Chandler Pumas. And what a game we saw here this morning from Chaparral Firebird Stadium. Final score, 22-16. The postgame is coming up next on the Arizona Play-by-Play Network. Well, the two teams shaking hands. Congratulations to both head coaches and their entire staff, Tom Nager and Keith with the Chandler Pumas. And we'll send it down to the field for the post-game festivities. You're watching APN Sports in the 2010 American Youth Football Arizona Super Bowl.